When is it the right time to start building a team in real estate? So here's a few things to consider that I would look at if I was starting to build a team. First, consistent workload. Are you overwhelmed? Are you starting to actually miss things? This may be the time when you start a team. Financial stability. With a team comes extra cost. Not only do you have salaries, maybe additional technology platforms, maybe lead sources that you're starting to pay for, there are additional costs that you need to understand. So your financial stability needs to be in check when you really start to grow that team. Do you have an established client base? A stable and growing client base is a good indicator that you're ready for that next step. You already have the base of business there, you have the referrals coming in, and so you have that business that you can do to offer to that team that is created around you. So definitely something to consider in regards to where you're at in your career with that established client base. The scalability of your team. Are you able to take on more clients that you can support your team? Understand that just because you bring a team member on doesn't just create a team that's successful. You want to be able to feed them and mentor them through this process. So you need to make sure that you have that scalability within your client base to also help support this team that you're building around you. Is there specialized tasks that you can actually start delegating within your business? Maybe it's a buyer agent, it's inside salesperson. There's multiple things that can be done as a step in the process of real estate that you can start delegating. So that's another thing to consider as an option as you start to grow this team. Leadership skills. Assess your leadership skills. When you start building a team, you need to be able to lead people. It is very important to have these skills, assess your skills on it to support the team that you're bringing on under you. The last step I would say is look at training and development as well as processes. When you bring team members on, you're gonna have to coach them in regards to how to do real estate business, how they do your way of selling real estate. So developing those plans and developing those training programs to support them is so important, and the processes that support those development of training programs. So remember, when you're building a team, it is a very strategic business decision. Usually you are trading money for time. And so those are two things to consider, and all the different tips that I gave you to look at strategically. So I hope this helps you decide if it is the right time for you to build your team.